Happy Easter, everybody. I'm just making a quick little video here. Just some little tips, I guess, that have helped me as far, like, financially. I feel like not many people, right? If you're a business channel or somebody that's in a business, right? HVAC, lights, you're going to talk about that. If you're a financial channel, you're going to talk about that. But, like, nobody ever connects the two, which kind of pisses me off a little bit. But I don't know. I've got just a few, like, tips or things that have helped me. And you know, I was telling somebody on Snapchat the other day. I'm like, guys, don't overcomplicate it, right? Get a job, and then if you don't consider that to be a good job, do whatever you can to get what you consider a good job, right? Once you start doing your good job, start a side hustle. It doesn't matter what it is, right? Selling jewelry on Etsy, or candles, or cleaning windows, or taking somebody's trash to the curb on trash day and bringing it back in. Repackaging candy bars for corporate events. Like, it doesn't matter how stupid it is. Work your job, obsess over your side hustle. Your side hustle income will replace your job income in a couple years. Pretty easily, actually. Then once you do that, right, get your expenses as low as you possibly can. I'm talking, like, drive a cheap car, right? Sure, you might have to put $100 worth of parts into it every month, but that's still cheaper than a car, like a $300 car payment, right? Get you a clapped out Toyota Corolla, right? Couple grand. Screw it. You know, nobody cares what you look like. Nobody cares about your car. Even if they do, screw them. Do they pay your bills? No. Get your expenses as low as you can get it. Like, live with 5 people in your house. Who cares, right? Split rent 5 ways. Have a fan as your air conditioner. Like, I'm talking, like, get it low. Get it low. Nothing but beans and rice for dinner. And then live off of, set half of your side hustle money aside that will cover your expenses, right? Let's say you live off $2,000 a month. Grab $1,000 from your side hustle, put that towards the $2,000. Grab $1,000 from your job, put that towards the $2,000. And then max out your retirement with your job, your actual income money. I don't know if you've got a, like, I've got a 457, if you got a 401k, if you've got a Roth IRA, max that out too. Right? Max out your retirement accounts. And you'll still be saving money from your main job, right? You're living fine. Half of your living expenses are covered by your side hustle. Half of your living expenses are covered by your job. Just keep doing it. Take whatever your leftover income from your side hustle is and invest it back into your side hustle, right? Let's say you're flipping sofas for free on Marketplace. Well, maybe start buying $100 sofas that you can flip for more money, you know? And things will work out. Things will just work out. Even if you just do that for 5 or 6 years, things will work out. That's kind of just my main peeve on that. You know? That's it. That's all I've got. Like, if you can do that, you will be leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else your age. If you start doing that out of high school or after graduation, whatever, you know? And then another thing is like new cars. I just avoid anything new. I don't. I mean, I guess I'm white trash, but I just avoid anything new. Like, I'm going to pick up a Blackstone, you know, one of those griddles. And I've kind of wanted one for a long time, but I've always been like, no, you know, I can cook my food just fine without it. I can cook my food fine in a pan. I don't need it. Then one showed up on Marketplace for $50, so by golly, I'm getting it, right? New cars. I think new cars are just the dumbest thing ever. No disrespect to the food pantry, but I drive by the food pantry in my busted out crappy truck and see brand new Lexuses in there, and I scratch my head going, what's going on? You know? What's going on here? New cars are just they're not the move. They're not the move. I know so many people that have such poor credit, and they get sucked into such a sucky payment plan that by the time they can sell their car for 10 grand, they still owe 15 or 20 on it. And then they're stuck in the loop of, well, let's trade this into the same dealership and just get a newer one. Like, it's just stupid. It is just stupid. Don't fall for that. Don't get credit card debt either. For the love of God. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that's easy for you to say. It's pretty simple. If you cannot afford it, do not buy it. It's just, I mean, start a garden. If you're going hungry, start a garden. How about that? Really go buy some seeds and start a garden. Like, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. I just see so many people flashing all these new things, and it's like, ooh, dude, you're gaining like 20% interest every month. You don't pay that off. And like, the people got no plans of paying it off. I'm just gonna make the minimum payment on this. Then by the time they're 30 and they graduate college, they've got 6 figures worth of debt. I mean, I didn't even have a credit card till I was like 21, because I went to the bank and they're like, yeah, you don't have a credit score. We can't lend you money for a house. I'm like, oh, really? They go, yep. Scram, punk. It's like, okay. So I have a credit card. I put a few $100 on it a month. You know, just like some Zins and energy drinks at the gas station in the morning. Pay it all the way off. I heard this one kid, this is not my financial advice. This one kid I used to work with when I was plumbing houses, he would take like Quicken loans, you know, they'll give like $2,000 loans, interest free for the first 30 days or whatever. He goes, yeah, dude, every month I take one of these Quicken loans out, I stick it in my bank account, I don't touch it, and then I pay it back before the interest starts on it. He goes, it skyrocketed my credit score. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that, but that is interesting. But I mean, people just overcomplicate it. People just, maybe it's, I don't know. I feel like it's a lust for status almost. Like, yeah, I need a car that isn't a piece of crap. Why? I mean, I get it. A car with AC would be nice in the summertime. But, man, if you want to go band for band, like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. The nails, the girls, this is for the gals out there. You might like your little nice fingernails, but oh my god. Do you realize how expensive that is? Like, if I was a chick, I'd probably be a pretty ugly chick. You know, I'd be putting on the Dollar General nails. But I don't know. So maxing out your retirement, that's been big for me. I think I can put in $0 more until I'm retirement age and still have $1 million just because of compound interest. Just because I lived so crappy for the last 4 years that it'll work out that way, right? Like, people don't realize that. Like, I don't know what dudes do that are comparable to nails, but I'm gonna harp on the nails. Your $120 nails, your $80 nails, or whatever. If you do that once a month, put that in your retirement account. That'll be like $100,000 when you retire. I just kind of made that number up, but and it's just crazy. I don't think people realize this. I don't think people plan for this, and it just drives me nuts. And I see too many of the blue collar guys making good money, but what do? They go, oh well, I'm making $100,000 now, 6 figures. I'm making 6 figures now. And they go out and buy a brand new truck that they actually cannot afford. And it's like, why did you were so close to escaping this terrible cycle, and you just signed yourself up for it. Unbelievable. I'm dumbfounded by this. But anyways, guys, invest in your retirement, live off nothing, breathe smoke, and eat glass. That's all I've got.